The people of South Africa must welcome the fact that he is the incoming president of South Africa. Comrade President. Choo choo, choo choo, choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. Amandla. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. Long live EFF, long live. Long live EFF, long live. Long live the undying spirit of Winnie Mandela, long live. Hands off Zinzi Mandela, hands off. Hands off Zinzi Mandela, hands off. Maibuye. Maibuye. Ya Africa. Thank you very much. Our chairperson, Commissar Dalimpofu, this outeta is long because I'm talking to the entire country and the continent. And therefore, in doing so, we must make sure that everyone hears us. Our Deputy President, Secretary General, members of the War Council, Central Command Team, PCT, RCTs, Branch Command Team, members of the Student Command from University of Fort Hare, and the community members, the ground forces of the EFF, we are here today to commemorate the June 16 students' uprising. We are not here to give a lecture, SG. I saw someone saying there is a lecture. There is no lecture here. We are here to remember against forgetting, because the enemy forces will want us to forget, so that if we forget, they can repeat the same mistake they committed before. The only way June 16 will never be repeated, it is because we will never forget that June 16 happened. In the same way, we will not forget Sharpeville. In the same way, we will not forget the Langa Day. In the same way, we will not forget Marikana Day. Because when they introduce to you Commissar Sonti, they don't tell you that she was amongst the women who were fighting in Marikana against your favorite current president, who unleashed the police on our people. Today, we gather here at Fort Hare after 43 years of barbaric acts committed by the nonsensical apartheid regime. We are here to remind them that you are evil and you will forever be evil for killing innocent souls 43 years ago. We are here in the University of ZK Matthews, Govan Mbeki, O.R. Tambo, Nelson Mandela, Seretse Khama, Kenneth Kaunda, Julius Nyerere, Robert Mugabe, Robert Sobukwe, Krisani, and many others. It is not a mistake that we chose this university. This university has got a long history of liberation in Southern Africa and the African continent. Many ideas which liberated many countries in our continent were generated here in this university. All of you who are attending school here, you are a chosen generation because you are following in the footsteps of the giants. And that's why we wanted to breathe the same air that was breathed by Robert Mugabe and Robert Sobukwe and Krisani. Maybe when we leave here, we'll stop being cowards because we were at the same space where Krisani spent some of his time. Comrades, we are here because many young people, despite the fact that leaders and giants have gone through this university. Many young people are still without education. Many young people, especially in the rural areas, can't even dream of coming to Forte. They will not even dream of going to any other university, despite the fact that we were promised that there will be free education at tertiary institutions. There is no free education at Forte. There is no free education at any university. There is ample free education, almost free education, not free education at all. Comrades, we are here because this is where the battles are fought to decolonize education in Africa. And decolonization of education does not mean we must be taught in Xhosa. You can't be taught in Xhosa and be taught wrong things. Decolonized education does not mean being taught in mother tongue. It means that we ought to liberate the syllabus, the content must liberate the mind of African children. The education system, every time it gives you examples, it gives you examples of whiteness and project whiteness as excellence. And all of you, when you graduate, you want to be like white people. That is the type of education we are fighting. We don't want education that gives examples of whiteness as a center of excellence. When we say we decolonize, we mean that Africans should learn about their own experiences and learn how they are going to defeat and better those experiences. Because if decolonization, Vuyani, means that we must be taught in Xhosa, then Bible is written in Xhosa as well, yet projects Christianity as white. We are not accommodated there. That's why even Jesus Christ is projected as white, even in a Xhosa written Bible. It's not a language that matters. It is the content. And therefore we ought to get the content right. The youth of 1976, when they fought against Africans, it was not because they didn't want to go to school. They knew that the colonizer wanted to make them in his own image. Colonialism, chairperson, in simple terms, is when the colonizer makes you in his or her image. What is the image of our colonizer in South Africa? Is to bleach ourselves and want to look white. What is the image of colonialism in South Africa? Is to straighten our hair and want to look white. What is colonialism in South Africa? Is to want to speak English better than the English themselves, because you think English is better than Xhosa itself. Why? The colonizer has made you in their image. You must walk like them. You must speak like them. You must write like them. You must dress like them. And anything else that doesn't show the image of a colonizer, it's a taboo. What is a taboo? Here in Alice, when we slaughter and perform rituals for our ancestors, we are ashamed because it's not the image of a colonizer. We have never seen a white man slaughter